and thank you for joining us. I'm Corey MacDonald here at Dodgertown, Vero Beach, Florida, for the FCSAA State Softball Tournament, where we're close to be having the first pitch come underway, where we have the home team, Chipola Indians, which are ranked number 3 in the nation, against the visiting team, Central Florida Patriots, who are ranked number 9 throughout the nation. Two good teams about to go head-to-head against one another. Just a few moments as we get the first pitch underway. And a beautiful day here out in Dodgertown, Vero Beach, Florida. Gusty winds we're dealing with, but a lot of softball to be played. We had some pretty exciting games so far take place today here at this beautiful parks. We're looking forward to moving underway in just a few moments and get some other great games ahead of us.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the Florida College Systems Activities Association State College Softball Tournament. The FCSAA State Tournament is in conjunction with the NJCAA District Tournament and is hosted by the Treasure Coast Sports Commission, Indian River County, historic Dodgertown, and Indian River State College. A special thanks to the many volunteers that worked hard to put on this first-class event. Now let's meet the teams who will do battle in game number 12. Our visitors on the scoreboard, the Patriots from Central Florida College. First, our non-starters. Number 1, Carly Willington. Number 2, Carly Krug. Number 5, Marcella Perrato. Number 8, Taylor Cruz. Number 9, Lindsay White. Number 12, Katie Peters. Number 14, Nisha Brown. Number 15, Morgan Cushman. Number 18, Claudia Jones. Number 20, Shelby Blackburn. Number 22, Dakota Cassidy. Number 23, Lindsay Markham. Number 24, Carly Allen. Number 25, Shelby Alsdorf. Leading off and playing center field, sophomore number 4, Kelsey Cullup. Batting second and playing shortstop, sophomore number 6, Kaylee Nix. Batting in the third spot, our first baseman, sophomore number 11, Brooke Barlow. Batting fourth and playing left field, freshman number 7, Tiffany Rayleigh. Batting fifth in our DP, freshman number 10, Jenna Rodello. Sixth in the lineup, our second baseman, sophomore number 19, Destiny Lismore. Batting seventh and playing right field, freshman number 17, Joanna Muldoon. Batting eighth and catching behind the plate, freshman number 16, Hannah Kelly. Batting ninth and playing third base, sophomore number 3, Linda Rule. And on the mound, freshman pitcher number 21, Shane O'Connell. And the head coach of the 49 and 13 Patriots, Coach Kevin Fagan.
Should be streaming now.
Now the home team on the scoreboard. Meet the Indians from Chipola College. First, our non-starters. Number 1, Ashlyn Perry. Number 4, Emily Glover. Number 6, Morgan Garee. Number 8, Sydney Golden. Number 10, Elisa Grifano. Number 23, Lexi Bassford. Number 29, Megan Morgan. Number 52, Megan Groff. Number 99, Devin Terry. And for the Indians, leading off and playing third base, sophomore number 17, Ashley Morris. Batting second and playing left field, freshman number 12, Jordan Gayton. Batting third and playing center field, freshman number 9, Barbara Wall. Batting in the cleanup spot, freshman first baseman number 3, Deborah Romero. Batting in the fifth spot, our OP, freshman number 24, Alexis Grant. Batting sixth and playing right field, freshman number 14, Kiara Brown. Batting seventh and playing second base, freshman number 22, Melanie Sheldon. Batting eighth and catching behind the plate, freshman number 19, Marta Gasparado. Batting ninth and playing shortstop, freshman number 2, Bobby Morris. And our pitcher on the mound, number 42, freshman Crystal Goodman. And the head coach of the 53-5 Indians, Belinda Hendricks. The umpires for today's game, working the bases, Charles Smith and Charles Sardo. Working behind the plate is Scott Boswell. Gentlemen, we thank you for your contributions to amateur athletics. Ladies and gentlemen, play ball.
Now we are underway as the Chipola Indians take on the Central Florida Patriots. And on the mound for the Indians, we have Crystal Goodman, freshman out of Long Beach, Mississippi.
I hear you. Thank you for reporting. The fence flags are blowing into the field of play.
As the lead hitter for the Central Patriots, we number 4, Kelsey Cullop, sophomore out of Winter Haven, Florida. Two great top teams across the state of Florida, and two great top teams across the nation as well, going head to head.
Ladies and gentlemen, a momentarily delay on a groundskeeping situation. We will be started as soon as they settle it. We hope you're having a wonderful time and a beautiful day in beautiful downtown Vero Beach.
I was just informed that we have a delay of a game due to a groundskeeping. It needs to be attended to first before we start playing.
Flags in the outfield. Before losing our blow with the
Apologize for any inconvenience in the delay. We'll be moving forward shortly with this game once this gets taken care of. Again, a very gusty, windy, beautiful day here out in Dodgertown, Vero Beach, Florida. I am Corey McDonald, the FCSAA State Softball Tournament, bringing you live coverage of today's game against Chipola Indians and the Central Florida Patriots. We've had some amazing games so far taking place here at the beautiful Dodgertown. We're looking forward to some other great games in store for us as we get ready to get this one rolling in just a few moments.
We need some help on field number 8. I hear you. Thanks. Guys, they're running down some snips to cut the wire that holds it on. So as soon as they get some snippers, they're going to cut it off. And they're on their way to find some.
Sophomore Kelsey Cullup comes up to the plate for the Patriots. Getting ready to face Crystal Goodman.
Confirm, problem solved, and we're playing ball on
As she takes the first pitch for a strike. And we have a short delay again taken by the umps. It was actually an illegal pitch. And now the umps are debating about the call. And with that being said, the outcome of that first pitch is actually a ball. Because it is an illegal pitch. So call up. Gets the second ball in by Goodman. 2-0 count. Cullup makes a contact to the third base, and she's out. As the play was made for the Indians.
Number 6, Kaylee Nix.
Now we have Kaylee Nix up for the Patriots, number 6, the shortstop. Out of Ocala, Florida. Takes strike one from Goodman. A nice heater right down the line. Ball two. Or ball one, excuse me. 1-1 count for Nix. One out. Nix makes some foul contact there. Strike two for Nix. 1-2 with one out. Goodman showing some good heat there. They call her the left-handed slapper, Crystal Goodman. Another foul ball by Nix. Trying to make some contact there. And Nix strikes out. That brings up Brooke Barlow.
Sophomore first baseman, Brooke Barlow.
Sophomore first baseman, number 11. For the Patriots. Hits one to second base. And she is the third out for the top of the first there.
Top of the first for this winner's bracket game. The Central Florida Patriots, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We go to the bottom of the first. Chipola coming to play.
Now we have the Chipola Indians. Chipola Indians, lead hitter, Ashley Morris, third base. Takes the first pitch for a ball. She's going against O'Connell out of Tallahassee, Florida, for the Patriots. Ball 2 for the second pitch. Ashley Morris out of Leesburg, Georgia. Got a strike called on that pitch from O'Connell. And she makes some contact right to third, but overthrown first base as she'll slide easily right into second off an error made by the Patriots third baseman. That was an error made by Melinda Rule, the third baseman for the Patriots, overthrowing that play to first base.
Forward reaches on the throwing air, brings up the freshman left fielder, number 12, Jordan Gate.
And that brings up Jordan Gayton.
Both said they just have to change their name if we're not right.
I know. I like it. Yours is actually better. I'll go with Gatton.
I think I said
Jordan Gatton takes the first pitch for a strike. Takes a nice heater there by O'Connell. Here comes a second one as she attempts the bunt and goes foul, giving her 2 strikes. As Ashley Morris is still standing comfortable on second base, trying to advance the third, looking to advance the third. Gatton can get something going here. She pops up into foul territory. Scares the daylights. As Gatton's foul ball scares the daylights out of another colleague here in the press box. Didn't expect that one. But she'll take a ball. Added to a pitch count of 1 and 2. Makes some connection out there. As there's a lot of wind blowing in, and it drops into right field. Excuse me, drops into left field. And gets on to first base there. Yeah, give it a base hit there. There was a little confusion there for a moment as we paused. But now, yep. This wind playing a major factor today in all these games going on. How to judge it, exactly time where the ball's going to be. It's very challenging for these players on all teams to play in these conditions. But
brings up freshman center fielder Barbara Wall.
That brings up Barbara Wall, center fielder for the Indians. As we have no outs. Bottom of the first, runners on first and second. O'Connell brings in the first pitch. Swing and miss by Wall. O'Connell bringing another heater there for strike 2 against Wall. Runners on first and second. Wall will take a ball there. 1-2 count, no outs. Bottom of the first, if you're joining us here, Dodger Town, Vero Beach, Florida. Ball 2, 2-2, 0 outs. Runners on first and second for Chipola Indians. There's no score. Three 2 count on Wall. Still no score. Wall took a big swing and a miss there as O'Connell brought the heat, making that an out there for the Patriots. First out of the inning. 0-0. As we have number 3, Deborah Ribeiro, the first baseman for the Indians, up to bat. As she takes strike 1.
First baseman, Deborah Ribeiro.
Ribeiro, freshman. Attempts to bunt there. She takes in another strike. Ribeiro from Brazil. And the runner advances to third. And gets there comfortably. After Rodello, catcher for the Patriots, couldn't handle the pitch from O'Connell. Oh, nice hit there to the pitcher, but came right back to the catcher. And wait. Okay. Big time play made out at third base as Ribeiro hit a ground ball to O'Connell. And Connell caught her in a jam there and got the runner out in a pickle. Good old-fashioned pickle play there. Give us the second out. Alexis Gramp takes a ball for the first pitch. Ball 2 for Gramp. She's a freshman out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. 0-0 is still. Bottom of the first. We have a runner on third. Gramp takes a strike right there. 2-1 count, 2 outs. Three 3-1 count for Gramp. 2 outs, 0-0. Indians have a chance to put some runs on the board here.
Ball 4.
And she'll take a walk.
Bases loaded. Ball that work out.
Alexis Gramp goes to first base.
So I got bases loaded.
And my correction, by the way, that makes it
Right
bases
fielder,
loaded
freshman
now.
number 14, Kira
Bases loaded
Brown.
for Chipola Indians. They can bring some big time runs here with just a single base hit.
Ball strike.
As Kyra Brown takes a strike. 2 outs, bottom of the first, bases loaded. O'Connell under some pressure here.
Wow.
O'Connell loves that inside as she gets strike 2. Showing no mercy on Brown. And strike 3 by O'Connell. Big time pitch to get the Patriots out of that big jam there. Score 0-0 as we go into the top of the second. Big time pitch there by O'Connell. Very exciting game so far, as we expected between these two teams. Again, both very admirable teams.
All tied, zip, zip. Central Florida coming to the plate.
As Chipola, again, is ranked number 3 throughout the nation. Chipola Indians and Central Florida Patriots are ranked number 9 in the nation. So 2 top 10 teams in the state of Florida and throughout the nation playing against one another in this battle for victory. Hey, Roger, you're the man. I have nothing to say. You're good. Huh? Yeah, I feel better about this game. The first one, I was like,
The second time you come around, you know exactly what they did the first time.
yeah, I just got to get used to having my own, because I don't, like I'm trying to get used to the literature here.
I would write it in there. Put ground letter third, put it in there. That was her first at bat. You go over, he's in. She comes up in the third, then she grounds out in the first.
And who are we leading off with now for the Patriots?
Rayleigh pops out, brings up freshman DP number 10, Jenna Rodello.
If you're joining us, we have 1 out.
She have a pitch here.
As we have Jenna Rodello. Takes in ball 2 from Goodman.
I'm guessing that's maybe ball 3.
3-0 count now. Oh, correction.
Not bad.
It's a strike. A 2-1 count.
Now it's 2-2.
Now it's 2-2 as that was foul tip by Rodello.
You blew me away here, kid. Come on. He must have put a right arm up.
Rodello hits a line drive into right field over the second baseman's head for a single.
Rodello reaches on the first base hit of the game for the Patriots. Brings up sophomore second baseman Destiny Lismore.
Now bring up Destiny Linsmore, the sophomore second baseman. Out of Jacksonville, Florida. Takes the first pitch for a ball. Takes a cut at that second pitch. Foul tipped it for a strike. As she's 1-1. With one out. The top of the second here. 0-0. She attempts the bunt, and she successfully does so. As the play at first, she is called safe. It looked like she was hit by the throw. It looks like it looks like there's going to be a protest here, as the umps are putting things on hold for a second to figure out if this is a base hit or an interference play. Contact was in fair play, or
they're calling it good. Base hit.
The play will stand as a base hit.
Yep, bunt base hit. Lismore reaches on the bunt base hit, brings up freshman right fielder Joanna Muldoon.
And that brings up Joanna Muldoon. As the Patriots have runners on first and third with one out. Muldoon out of Bradenton, Florida. She's up to bat. Runners on first and third with one out. Has a chance to knock in at least an RBI here with a base hit. Put some runs on the board. One crack of the bat can change the score of this game. As she takes a swing, hits it foul, so she'll take strike one. Takes a ball, runner advances to second. But only, stolen base there. As the runner as we have runners on second and third. The count is 1-1 on Muldoon with one out. Patriots hoping for a big time hit for Muldoon to put some runs on the board. As Goodman brings it down. Almost picked off the runner at third. As she was flirting to go home. Decided to run right back. Goodman's like, I don't think so. Brings it. Muldoon fouls it again. Still at the top of the second here. 0-0. No score. 2-2 count, 1 out. No score. Patriots threatening to put some runs on the board here with a potential hit by Muldoon. She takes a swing and hits it foul again. The wind seems like it's picking up more out here, making these conditions a little harder to even play in. As it's 3-2 count with 1 out.
They thought he was going to call it, and he changed his mind.
No score. Runners second and third. Patriots threaten. Put some runs on the board, but she fouls. Muldoon fouls again. Goodman waiting for the pitch. Figuring out what she wants to do. Here she comes. She winds up, brings it. And, oh, ball four. And a runner advances off of that. As the Indians the Patriots score in a throwing run made by the catcher Marta Gasparado, overthrown to second base there, gives the Patriots an easy run. And that brings up the freshman Hannah Kelly out of Lake Worth, Florida. So Muldoon goes to first from that previous play. So runners on first and second, 1 out. Top of the second, 1-0. Patriots over the Indians. Counts 1-1, 1 out for Kelly. Attempts to bunt as the runner on second advances to third for a stolen base. Both runners advance, putting the Patriots in a better position of potentially adding some more runs. Again, one swing of the bat can change that. As Kelly gets comfortable in the batter's box, waiting on Goodman to deliver, and she strikes out. Goodman needed a strikeout there, and she definitely got it. Just to get herself out of that jam. Big swing by the freshman Kelly, though. But Goodman's like, not this inning. As Melinda Rule, the third baseman for the Patriots, takes a first strike from Goodman. Runners still second and third. 2 outs, top of the second. And ground ball hit the first for the third out. As that leaves us going into the bottom of the second, only 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base by the Patriots. Seeing if the Indians can turn things around for themselves offensively coming up.
The top of the second for the Patriots. They put the game's first run on the board. They had 2 hits. They left 2 stranded. And there was 1 Indian air. After 1.5, Central Florida 1. Chipola, zip. Central Florida. Thank you. Central Florida. Central Florida re-entering Jenna Rodello in the DP slot. Now batting for the Indians, leading off, freshman second baseman Melanie Sheldon.
Freshman second baseman Melanie Sheldon for the Indians leading off the bottom of the second here. As O'Connell gets ready to bring down the first pitch. Swings and hits a foul ball there. Strike 1 for Sheldon. Sheldon takes ball 2 from O'Connell. Sheldon, a freshman out of Italy. Sheldon's threatening a bunt. Makes some good contact there as it was caught in foul territory for the first out. Made by the Patriots. That play was made by Melinda Rule, third baseman for the Patriots. As Marta Gasparado, the catcher for the Indians, comes up the plate. And she'll take the first pitch from O'Connell for a ball. 1-0 count, 1 out, bottom of the second. Ooh, wild pitch right there by O'Connell. Wind continues to pick up here at Dodgertown. Big swing and a rip. We'll actually say ripless by Gasparado. Trying to take the stitches off the ball. But O'Connell comes back with a nice changeup there, putting Gasparado in a 2-2 count with 1 out. Here comes the pitch. Gasparado makes some contact with it, but of course the wind takes it to foul territory. You hit the ball too high today out here. Good luck trying to. Yeah, good luck trying to stay under it, as the wind pretty much is controlling everything about it. A heater by O'Connell, but again, a ball. Kind of looked like a wild pitch there, but again, combination between the heat and the wind, a lot of force going there. But Gasparado does make some contact as it's caught by the Patriots center fielder. Kelsey Cullup for the second out. And that brings up Bobby Morris, the shortstop for the Indians. Bobby Morris, a freshman from McDonough, Georgia. Takes a big swing there. She misses. As O'Connell gets the best of her on the first pitch for strike one. O'Connell showing no mercy there, bringing the heater for the second strike. The 2 out. Bottom of the second. However, Morris makes contact on that pitch there. Keep her chances alive. Hoping to get on base. As we're still 1-0, Patriots over the Indians.
This one's a freshman when the first out is a sophomore, so I'm guessing.
1-2 count for Morris. Morris makes some contact out in left field, and it goes out of play there. Up. Morris chips at it again for a foul ball. O'Connell. Hard hit ground ball to second base, which gives us the 3rd out for the bottom of the inning as we get ready to go into the top of the 3rd.
Bottom of the second for Chipola. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left.
Patriots 1, Indians 0.
After 2 complete. Central Florida 1, Chipola 0. Southwestern beat Tallahassee 13-8. Daytona beat Palm Beach 9-3. Chipola beat Hillsborough 5-0. Central Florida beat Miami-Dade 12-0.
So what do we have leading off this one? Number 4, okay. Now we're at the top of the order.
Top of the 3rd. Leading off sophomore center fielder Kelsey Cullup.
Kelsey Cullup, sophomore, grounded out to third base at her first at bat. Makes some connection here as she fouls for the first strike. Chips away for a foul ball there. She bunts there. Oh, and a great play made. A foul ball caught out of a bunt there.
Sophomore shortstop, Kaylee Nix.
That brings up Kaylee Nix, sophomore shortstop.
That's going to be facing all day long. Wow.
Hits one there to second. Wow, what a great play that was
I don't know.
by Chipola there.
I don't know about that.
Second baseman Sheldon there, making a strong throw just to get her, just to get Nix at the nick of a time there. And that brings up Barlow. Barlow hits a pop up there in deep center and is caught for the third out.
F6 actually.
1, 2, 3 right there. 1-0, Patriots over the Indians.
Top of the third for Central Florida. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base.
No runs, no hits, and nobody left on base for that.
After 2.5, Central Florida won. Chipola zip. I'll take it under review with the executive.
Take it under advisement.
But he won't be here. Well, by that time,
Okay, I got it. Now we're in the bottom third, right?
you're in the bottom of three. Leadoff batter, 17. Ashley Morris is up.
Same pitcher.
Same pitcher.
So here we are, the bottom of the third, as Ashley Morris
Hitting off the bottom third for the Indians. Top
is up for
order.
the Indians.
Top for
Third baseman.
Ashley Morris.
sophomore. Got a double her first time up on an error made at first. O'Connell brings some heat there, as Morris
Better than he looks.
gets a ball called there for 2-0 count. O'Connell gets a strike right there, though. 2-1 count against Morris. Morris makes some contact there, but goes foul.
Really?
I like the way you asked.
Well, I haven't figured out the scoreboard yet.
O'Connell taking her time, winds up.
How's that?
Morris hits a line drive through the shortstop out in the center. Gets her second hit for the game.
It was the visitor scored, right?
Visitors are 1-0.
Yeah, I got it.
That brings up Jordan Gatton, the left fielder
I got it.
for Chipola.
Freshman left fielder Jordan Gatton.
Ooh.
Well,
Chipola
I tried to switch innings and
trying to add some runs on the board here, as Gatton actually almost just got hit by a pitch by O'Connell, but was able to get out of the way pretty quick. Oh! And Gatton line drives it right out into right field, and Morris goes into third and gets there, safe and sound, and Gatton gets a double.
no, a single.
A single, but
Advance
will
on the throw.
will advance to second base on the throw.
on the base hit. No outs, puts runners on second, third, brings to the play freshman center fielder
So-
Barbara Wall.
Runners on second and third as Barbara Wall comes up to plate. Puts Chipola in a good spot here with no outs. Now's the time to add some runs to the board for them to at least tie the game or even bump up ahead of Patriots as Wall takes a ball for the first pitch from O'Connell. Ball two. Wall stepping back in the box. Waiting on O'Connell to deliver as she winds up. And a swing and a miss. At a strike to her count. 2-1 count, no outs. Bottom of the second. Runners on second and third for Chipola.
I sleep in the back seat the whole way.
O'Connell.
Huh? Well, 1-0, but
Foul tip by Wall there. Still 2-2 count. 1-0. Patriots over the Indians.
read that through that screen.
Here comes O'Connell. Morris is ready. And strike three inside. Corner of the plate right there. Wall walks back to the bench unhappy about that call. Dragging her bat, of course, yeah.
What did they call?
O'Connell, though, pretty fired up as she needed that. Big time pitch there.
Batting at first baseman, freshman Deborah Ribeiro.
So that brings up Deborah Ribeiro, who had a single her first time up.
I got 1 out. No. Still got second.
Runners are still on second and third, 1 out.
That's a
Ribeiro
1.
hits a line drive, but play comes home.
Out. F9, second out.
So it's the second out as Ribeiro hit a line drive to the right fielder.
Batting at freshman, number 24, Alexis Graham.
But Muldoon made a really nice throw to home to make sure that the base runner on third stayed there and didn't even think twice about taking home. As Alexis Graham
Plus, I think can you re-enter your picture there?
Oh, all right.
The picture goes out, so they can't.
Alexis Grant waiting on O'Connell. O'Connell winds up, brings it down.
Strike.
For a strike called there. 2 outs. 1-0. Patriots over the Indians.
Most of them do it, so it's sometimes.
Grant waiting for it. Takes a swing and pops out into right field. Easy catch is made as the Patriots
Stranded.
get out of that mess right there. Big time pitching by O'Connell. Great defense. Leaving no runs.
Bottom of the third, for Chipola. No runs on 2 hits. There were no errors. They left.
No
two
runs,
stranded.
2 hits. Couple runners left on base.
After 3 complete. Central Florida 1.
That makes
Chipola
3
6.
complete going into the top of the 4th. 1 zip. Patriots over the Indians.
I'll get you some more. Doesn't ever respond to my radio.
Top of the 4th.
Leading off the top of the 4th for the Patriots.
1-0.
Freshman left fielder Tiffany Rayleigh.
Tiffany Rayleigh will lead off for the Patriots in the top of the 4th. Goodman drills one down the pipe for a ball. And, hit out in the left field by Tiffany Rayleigh. Gets a base hit off of Goodman there. Goodman throwing some pretty aggressive pitches, but Rayleigh had no problem taking a hack at that one as she got to first base pretty comfortably there. So that brings up Jenna Rodello, who had a single. And she pops up in foul territory and is caught for the first out. Gasparado for the Indians makes that catch in foul territory to bring it first out there.
Batting top for second baseman Destiny Lismore.
Now we got Destiny Linsmore up. See if she can advance some runners. Takes a swing, fouls it to third. Pretty good game here so far, as we expected from both great teams. And as I mentioned earlier, 2 top 10 teams in the state and nation playing against one another. Goodman throwing a wild pitch right there for a ball. 1-1 count, 1 out. Linsmore takes a crack, hits it to shortstop, and is safe. Wow.
Base hit all the way.
Linsmore is safe at first. Little speedster there.
Great play,
Now bring up Joanna Muldoon. The Patriots.
batting freshman right fielder Joanna Muldoon.
1 zip. Top of the 4th. Dodgertown, Vero Beach, Florida.
They need balls on fielding.
Corey McDonald, the FCSAA State Softball Tournament. Bringing you live coverage. Hit by Muldoon for a pop-up, caught out in right field. And that brings it to be the second out of the top of the 4th here. And I'll bring up Hannah Kelly, the catcher.
Hannah Kelly.
Freshman catcher. Trying to contribute some RBIs, hopefully, for her team. As there's 2 runners left on base, first and second, 2 outs. She'll take a ball by Goodman, though.
I'm still back at the fact that you couldn't have seen somebody walk out there and give
Hannah Kelly out of Lake Worth, Florida.
I didn't see him. That's a strike. 1-1, 2 outs.
She's just given a strike by Goodman right there. 1-1 count, 2 outs. She thought about swinging on that one, but jumped off it for a ball. 2-1 count for Kelly. Goodman throws a changeup for a ball.
UIC Richie Riles hitting softballs on field 8. Softballs on field 8.
Here comes the pitch. And ball 4. Ball 4 for Hannah Kelly. And that leaves the bases loaded for the Patriots with 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Bringing up Melinda Rule, the third baseman for the Patriots. Bases are loaded. Patriots can do some more damage here just by one swing of the bat.
Bases full brings up sophomore third baseman Melinda Rule.
Goodman in some big pressure here. Throws a ball there for a first pitch. Looked like a changeup. And that's a foul ball right there.
UIC Richie Riles hitting softballs on field 8. UIC Richie Riles.
1-1 count for Melinda Rule. Third baseman for the Patriots can do some damage here. In a good way for her team. To add some more runs on the board. As they're winning right now 1-0 over the visiting team. The Indians. Wow. 1-2 count for Rule. Goodman. Bringing the fire. Here she comes, winds up. 2-2 count. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Bases are loaded for the Patriots. Melinda Rule. Goodman. Rule fouls off.
UIC Richie Riles hitting softballs on field 8. Nobody never answers me. I don't know. Is he in the building? Has he and Elvis left the building?
A lot of pressure here.
How do I know that?
Goodman gets out of the jam as Melinda Rule hits a soft liner right back at her for the third out as the Patriots attempted to put some more runs on the board. Had a great opportunity there but failed to do so, but still is winning the game 1-0. But anything can change at any moment as a one-run lead. One-run game here is not enough to stay comfortable.
No runs on 2 hits. They left 3 stranded. There were no Indian errors.
As we head into the bottom of the 4th.
After 3.5, Central Florida 1. Chipola zip.
Thank you for joining us today here at the beautiful Dodger town of Vero Beach, Florida. Total of 16 teams out here to compete across the state. Beautiful day, a very windy day again.
Florida's winning 1-0.
Makes it challenging for certain teams, depending on where the wind's coming from in certain areas of the area of where their games are being held at here in Dodgertown. Some teams, the wind is working in favor for them and working against them. Been some great plays on both ends for both teams, offensively and defensively, as we expected a very close game here between the Indians and the Patriots. So here we have Kyra Brown. Hits a foul ball on the first pitch off of O'Connell.
Right fielder Kyra Brown at the plate.
One count for Brown.
What's the count? I got one more. Okay.
Brown makes some contact as it hangs left out into foul territory. Has definitely picked up some since the start of this game.
Ball.
A check swing there by Brown. The home plate ump had to get a second opinion by the first base ump, as he said no, she did not go all the way, so stays at a ball. As now Brown has a full count, 3-2, no outs, bottom of the fourth. Makes some contact, but it was off of a foul ball that she hit. Went off her foot, back to O'Connell. She shakes it off, takes a few practice swings, and about to get back in the box. O'Connell gets ready as she winds up. Drops it right down the middle. And Brown will foul tip it again. Full count, no outs. Patriots 1-0 over the Indians. Bottom of the fourth. This game is definitely a nail biter so far. And Kyra Brown actually gets hit by a pitch from O'Connell.
That wasn't coming hard enough.
Limping a little bit. As she's trotting down first base line. That'll bring up Melanie Sheldon, the second baseman for Chipola. Freshman out of Italy. Brown seems to be okay. Now she's still on first base. Shakes it off. Sheldon up the bat.
Second baseman Melanie Sheldon at the plate.
Here comes O'Connell.
Back one, no outs. Runner was going.
Strike one, no outs. The runner attempted to go to second, but had to go back to first after it was foul tip by Sheldon. And foul ball. Sheldon attempted a bunt there. Didn't stay in play. Trying to advance the runner to second. Here comes O'Connell, winds up. Wild pitch for a ball. Pitch is thrown to first base as the runner gets back just in time.
I got 1 and 2.
1 and 2 count, no outs. Bottom of the fourth. Here comes O'Connell's pitch.
That's going to drop. Oh,
As Sheldon hit a pop-up out in right field, but a great catch, an unbelievable great catch there by Joanna Muldoon.
Joanna Muldoon with the catch in right field brings up freshman catcher Marta Gasparado.
So that'll bring up Marta Gasparado with 1 out. Catcher for the Indians. Attempts to bunt. The Indians still do have a runner on first with 1 out. Here comes O'Connell. Ready to bring the heat, and she does. Making Gasparado hit another foul ball. Can't connect with it quick enough to keep it in play. If you're joining us, it's been a very, very low-scoring game, of course, as it's still 1-0. Gasparado makes some contact, and the out is made at second.
Fielder's choice for the batter.
So it was a fielder's choice for the batter.
5-4 on the out. You're out number 2.
And that makes it out number 2.
2 down brings up freshman.
A good routine defensive play there by the Patriots.
Bobby Morris.
And that brings up Bobby Morris, the shortstop for Chipola. As the Patriots are having a little short, brief meeting here, the pitcher's mound. Talk over some things. Again, thank you for joining us here at the FCSAA State Softball Tournament here at Dodger Town, the historic Dodger Town in beautiful Vero Beach, Florida. I'm Corey McDonald, giving you play-by-play coverage out here. A lot of softball's been played here today so far. Some teams are looking pretty strong. Some others are trying to stay in it. As you can imagine, all the competition throughout the state, playing against one another. Great teams from great institutions all over the great state of Florida. And here comes O'Connell. Strike, but during that play, they attempted to go. They tried a strike and a stolen base as a poor throw was made by Kelly to get there in time as it went out into center field, but again, we got 2 outs, runner on second. Bobby Moore Morris up at the plate for the Indians.
I don't think you are either. All you can do is ask what it was.
Freshman out of McDonough, Georgia. Hoping to keep this inning going. At least trying to get an RBI to tie this game up 1-1. O'Connell brings in the heat. All Morse can do is foul it away. O'Connell. Another foul ball. Oh, 2 count against Bobby Morris. Runner on second. One and 2. As O'Connell delivers a ball on that pitch. Morris makes some contact, but it stays foul there. Hoping to get something going down the third base line, but not enough to keep it fair. Here comes O'Connell. And it looks like Hannah Kelly, the catcher for the Patriots, wants to have a brief word with O'Connell. As Morris will get a few moments to take a few practice swings. And as we go back into play here, O'Connell and Kelly seem to be on the same page, and here comes O'Connell. And strike 3. As O'Connell gets out of that jam right there. Some close. Pretty close so far. A couple times for both teams with bases loaded here. Both pitchers have really come up big in such close jams as they were put in, with some big-time hits made by both sides.
Bottom of the fourth for the Indians. No runs, no hits. They left one stranded.
So that leaves the bottom of the fourth for the Indians. No runs, no hits. Left one stranded.
After 4 complete. That's what 4-1.
Now we're going to go into the top of the fifth, as the Patriots are still winning 1-0.
Field 7, where Florida Southwestern is leading Daytona 6-2 for the winner's bracket. This is the top of 5, right?
So here we are at the top of the fifth.
Leading off, our leadoff hitter, sophomore center fielder, Kelsey Cullup.
As a leadoff hitter for the Patriots, Kelsey Cullup comes up the bat. Takes the first pitch from Goodman for a strike. One count for Cullup.
Right.
Goodman, though, still bringing the heat.
Catches the outside corner on a nice little curveball.
1-2 count for Cullop. But Cullop makes some contact there for a foul ball. As we expected, a very close game between these two good teams. Here comes Goodman, right down the middle.
One's 48-13, and the other one's 53-5. So those are pretty good records.
Yeah. Both teams had pretty outstanding records for their regular season. We have a 2-2 count, though, on call-up. Here comes Goodman. Oh, Cullop makes some good contact right down the first base line. And it's an out. An out made by Ribeiro. Good heads-up play there at first base. Now bring up Kaylee Nix. Sophomore shortstop. She takes a strike from Goodman for her first pitch. Kaylee had a strikeout at her first at bat. Goodman, Kaylee makes some contact at the shortstop as she's thrown out at first. So it's a ground out for Kaylee Nix.
Sophomore first baseman, Brooke Barlow.
And that brings up sophomore first baseman Brooke Barlow. As there's 2 outs in the top of the 5th. 1-0, Patriots over the Indians. Goodman brings it. Barlow doesn't swing. As she takes the ball instead. Goodman.
Quick pitch there.
Put a quick pitch there for ball 2. Or excuse me, a strike. That was called a strike.
Yeah, strike.
1-1 count.
I don't blame him.
Little delay of the game as Patriots coach was having a few words with the home plate ump. Patriots third base coach there. Here comes Goodman, brings it. And that is a ball with a 2-1 count against Barlow. Barlow makes some contact. What a great play at first.
It's three unassisted again. Call it fair. I think it's foul
For the
ball.
3rd out. As we come to the end of the top of the 5th. As we go in the bottom of the 5th now. Still 1-0. Patriots over the Indians.
I'm going to wait until he feels it. He's going to feel it. I think it was a foul ball. Central Florida 1, Chipola zip.
Brings it to the bottom of the 5th.
That was the top of the 5th, right?
Top of the 5th, and the bottom of the 5th. 21 is still pitching. And number 17, Ashley Moore, is up back.
Morris still pitching for the Patriots.
What number's pitching?
17 or
21.
21. 17's a bat.
And that brings up the top of the order for the Indians, Ashley Morris. He's had a couple hits
For
today.
Chipola, we go to the top of the order, at the bottom of the fifth, sophomore third baseman Ashley Morris.
She's 2 for 2 today.
She's 1 for 2. The other was a throwing error.
My correction, 1 for 2. One was a throwing error made,
She reached on base.
but she did reach on second base off of that throwing error as she takes a ball for the first pitch from O'Connell. Strike right there, 1-1 count.
Now, if I was her dad, I might have called that a hit because that was that ball that slow grounded to third base and she launched it 10 foot over the first baseman's head. It was close whether she was there or not. We're usually pretty lenient.
Morris takes a cut at a foul ball there. 1-2 count. Bottom of the fifth. If you're joining us right now, no outs. 1-0. Patriots over the Indians. The historic Dodger town, Vero Beach, Florida. Here comes the pitch by O'Connell for a ball. 2-2 count. Central Florida Patriots have been in command this whole game. They're 1 run. And a strike. Was it a ball or a little confusion there? Delay for a second here. So my confusion was actually ball 4, not a strike.
Ball 3, catches it at the first base, and she can't do that. That became ball 4.
Okay. So it was ball 3, but the catcher threw it to first base, which she could not do that, which made it a ball 4. So Morris goes to first base. So in the end, Morris pretty much gets the walk, as the umps are still gathering around talking about it. Of course, one side's going to be unhappy about the call regardless. Meaning either other team. They're still huddling up talking about it.
You don't see it very often, that's for sure.
I've never seen it.
I think I have seen it.
Now bring Jordan Gatton. Jordan Gatton will be coming up the plate.
Yes. We've had no pitching changes. She pitched.
He's had a couple of hits today.
I don't know the difference. I know there's been about 10 calls on this one that's been, wow, no, just hard call. I don't know that they got any of them wrong.
Wow, I have never seen that play.
We just had a ball 3. A ball 3 and the catcher threw it to first base, and they called it ball, and that makes it ball 4.
Catcher thought it was a strike.
Catcher thought it was strike 3. I don't think they've changed their mind.
They're calling Richie, I bet. 'Cause they don't know.
Richie up here, Bryce? He doesn't answer.
Or maybe they're not.
Richie, can you read me?
There still is some
wander over the field lane. They've got a
still a major delay of the game due to the last call made. As
okay, he's there.
Chipola.
Hey Richie, you want me to tell you what happened?
Chipola's coach is not happy about
Girl had a 2-2 count. She
the play that was made here. The call that was made, I should say.
threw the ball. Threw a pitch and the catcher thought it was strike 3 and threw it to first
Looks
base.
like the umpires are going to take this into further action and get some more
Ball 4. So they were putting the runner on first base,
review about it.
and now they're both playing. I don't know. Now you got to make a decision.
Either way, a decision has to be made.
The UIC is going out to the umpire, or UIC. That's the big boss of the umpires. So they'll get a decision made. I don't.
And the UIC is coming out to the field right now to talk about to the other umpires about
To get a ruling.
to determine the outcome of the scenario that we're in.
2-2 count. Pitcher throws the pitch. Looks like a strike. She did a swing. The catcher thought it was strike 3. Threw the ball to first base. Around the horn. See? Umpire called ball 3. And by the catcher throwing to first base, that became ball 4. You can't throw it around.
Right.
So it was a 2-2 count. And the batter attempted to think about swinging for the third pitch, which she didn't, and it was called a ball. But after that pitch happened, the catcher threw it to first base, which the umpire called it ball 4. Because you can't obviously throw the ball around the field after that pitch was already made. So they advanced the runner to first.
I know we've had some weird calls.
And now there seems to be some conflict on the other end for Chipola because they weren't happy with that call, and now
Yeah.
the UIC is going to determine a ruling for the outcome of this play.
They're getting the books out. Where'd they go?
They're down there talking with Richie. I don't. To me, it's cut and dry, but unless they change the call to strike 3, then everything's legal and she's out. But if it's ball 3 and the catcher did throw down first, I don't think she can do that.
Ball 4.
Oh, it's ball. Yeah, it's ball 4.
So as the play was already determined, the ruling on the field stands as the base runner will stay at first base.
Horses on first base with the ball 4 walk. Brings up freshman left fielder Jordan Gatton.
So now that brings up Jordan Gatton, freshman. Had a double her last time up.
Well, don't bite me. We're only in the 5th, and
And we're still at the bottom of the 5th. O'Connell bringing the first pitch for a ball. As she had that little brief time out there for some moments as they're determining the call. Gatton hits a line drive to short and ends up in a double play made by the Patriots. And that's 2 outs.
6. And the runner
So in the end,
double play by
after
the
that,
Patriots.
after that major delay,
Center fielder, Barbara
determining
Wall.
that play call with the batter going to first off the ball, 4 count, ends up ending quickly in a double play made by the Patriots defense.
Picked off 63 and ball 1.
So that brings up Barbara Wall. 2 outs.
She was halfway to second base. She was going.
Wall makes some contact
Ball, ball. We have 1-1.
as it stays foul.
2 outs. She was running. She was running. She was
I'll tell you, this wind is not giving in today.
3/4 away to second base.
It continues to be gusty, continues to be the major factor. But Wall does make some contact there as the Patriots get the out, made by right fielder. Molden.
The bottom of the 5th for Chipola.
Close out the inning.
No errors and nobody left
So
on
now we'll
base.
go into the top of the
That's 5
6th.
complete. Central Florida,
1-0, the
Chipola,
Patriots over the Indians. We'll be back momentarily to get the top of the first inning rolling. Stay tuned. Here we are at the top of the 6th.
Top of the 6th, leading off freshman left fielder Tiffany Rayleigh.
As left fielder Tiffany Rainey
Tell me we're in the top of 6th.
takes a swing and slices a foul ball off of Goodman. Inside pitch, ball right there,
1-1, right?
thrown by Goodman to give a 1-1 count on Rainey, on Rayleigh. Rayleigh makes some contact though to second base as she's thrown out for the first out of the top of the 6th. Still 1-0. Patriots over the Indians. That hasn't
Freshman number
changed
10, Jenna Rodello.
since the top of the 2nd of the game. Again, there's been some times where you thought more runs were going to be put on the board, but both sides got out of some tight jams with great defensive pitching and plays. But now Jenna Rodello gets a ball from her first pitch from Goodman,
Ball 2.
and she'll get another ball tacked on with it for a 2-0 count, 1 out.
This girl scored the only run.
Rodello makes some contact there, slices it for a foul ball. Thank you for just joining us. For everyone else who's been watching this game, yes, or at least listening,
We're watching.
been a very good game. Of course, low-scoring game, as you already know, 1-0. Great pitching on both ends. Great defensive plays. Some tough calls made. Two great teams. Udello is talking to the third base coach.
It would help if they close that cooler on occasion so that all that ice doesn't
Giving
melt.
Goodman some extra time here.
I got
Think
it.
about our next pitch. Goodman's been bringing some heat all game. Rodello back in the box. Here comes Goodman.
Out.
Rodello makes a good cut there, but again stays foul. This wind continues to be very aggressive, and doubt it's really going to change. Doesn't look like it's going to change anytime soon at this point. But Rodello makes some contact out in center field, where the first out is made. And that brings up Destiny Lismore.
2 outs. Brings the plate sophomore, second baseman, Destiny Lismore.
And that was the second out made, excuse me. Lismore pops out to short for the third out,
That shortstop's had a good game.
which will be heading into the bottom of the sixth. Patriots get ready to play some defense. And Chipola,
Top of the sixth for Central Florida. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Chipola, freshman first baseman Deborah Ribeiro.
Deborah Ribeiro taking a ball from O'Connell for the first pitch, bottom of the sixth. Here comes O'Connell, winds up. Ribeiro hits a ground ball, hit hard to third. She'll get in the first, safe and sound
E5.
for a base hit.
No, it's E5.
There was an error made at third base, but we'll get on base due to that error.
Freshman OP, number 24, Alexis Graham.
Alexis Graham making her way up to the plate. Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner going in for Chipola. Yep, pinch runner goes in for Chipola, which is number 1, Ashlyn Perry, freshman out of Mayo, Florida.
Confirm, 1 for 3 Chipola. Thank you. For Chipola, now running on first base, number 1, Ashlyn Perry.
Here comes O'Connell. Lines up, brings it down the middle for a strike.
Strike one. Nobody out, right? That was the first batter, right?
Right. Well, the arrow was.
Yeah.
Grant getting back in it. Hoping to get a big hit here. Takes the inside pitch for a strike, too. Nice inside pitch there by O'Connell. Pitching really well all game.
Someone tie it up. It better be this inning.
Ooh,
Ball.
that was a close one right there. Heater, but it's for a ball. 1-2 count for Alexis. Grant. Here it comes.
Ball.
Ball 2. 2-2. Runner on first. For Chipola. Ball 3.
Drops the ball, so still in base.
As the runner advances to second base.
He dropped the ball, so it was a stolen base. And there's a ball on the batter. I got a full count.
So we have a full count on Grant. Runner advances to second for stolen base.
2-2. My bad.
Corrections, 2-2 count.
Should be 3-2.
Very. I think we're right. Correct.
Did you change it?
Now it's a 3-2 count.
Hey, we were right all along,
Hey.
man. All they got to do is come ask us. We got it.
Here comes O'Connell,
I'm never sure the counts are up here.
taking her time, thinking about her next pitch. Here she comes, winds up, brings it down the middle. Nice swing as Graham sliced it to the right, stay in foul territory, keep her chances alive of potentially getting a big hit here. As Chipola is in desperate need of some runs as we're
Coaches conference.
winding down here in the bottom of the sixth.
What? We're just in the sixth. We're not moving fast either, let me tell you.
Here comes the pitch, and a nice hard hit ball to short
Got the out.
for out number 1. The runner advances to third base. Graham does a good job advancing the runner to third to put the Indians in a good spot and potentially tying this game
Kiera Brown.
off a base hit.
They gotta play tight though.
And that brings up Kira Brown, right fielder for the Indians.
Got an hour before the last game. No, we don't. Brought the infield in. That's critical. Gotta try to stop the run now. Small ball.
A cut there made by Brown.
He's pissed. He's gonna take her out.
Looks like there's going to be a pitching change. Maybe, maybe not.
No, confirm. Chipola 10 for 14. Thank you.
Never mind on the pitching change there for Patriots.
Chipola, the batter's been taken out and put in a new.
It looks like there's going to be a different batter coming in for Chipola.
batter. It's the batter. Corey said that. I didn't see it.
So now we have Jenna Rodello.
Now batting,
No,
Elisa
I'm sorry, excuse me.
Grafagno.
Elisa Grafagno, freshman out of Italy.
Well, she gets the count. The way she swung at that pitch was more ugly. Or she missed a signal, one or the other.
Chopper hit the third as the runner's thrown out at first.
Wow, nice play.
And that gives us the second out. The runner still sits on third.
Two out brings up freshman second baseman Melanie Sheldon.
Melanie Sheldon comes up, second baseman. One base hit by her and will tie this game.
I thought that last slap was going to get on.
Sheldon takes the inside pitch for a strike by O'Connell. Sheldon waiting. O'Connell winds, brings it. Fly ball hit the second base. And the Patriots sneak out of another jam to still keep the score in 1-0 over the Indians as they head into the top of the seventh. Wow. Unbelievable pitching there by O'Connell.
Bottom of the sixth for Chipola. No runs on no hits. They left one stranded. There was once there in Central Florida air.
Chipola had their chances, leaving
After
a
six
runner on
apiece.
third.
Central Florida won. Chipola zip. Steve, I got to count all this.
Very intense, very, very intense game.
Chipola 3 for 1. Got it. 14 for 10. Thank you.
Now the visiting team, the Patriots, will see if they can add some more runs up
Got it, Lee. On it.
as they head into the top of the seventh.
17 bats.
Top of the seventh.
We have Joanna Muldoon, the right fielder
Right
for the
fielder,
Patriots.
freshman Joanna Muldoon leads off.
Coming up to face Goodman. Goodman. Pop up by Muldoon to the second baseman of Chipola for the first out.
That was what? That four? With one out brings up freshman catcher Hannah Kelly.
Hannah Kelly takes a slice for a foul ball off of Goodman.
Right.
Strike call on Kelly. Ball. 1-1. 1 out. Foul ball. One-two count. Still for Kelly, Hannah Kelly, the catcher for the Patriots. Strike 3 call made on Hannah Kelly for 2 outs. Now we have Melinda.
No, Carly Cruz. Batting.
Okay.
She's sub back in the fourth.
Number 2, Carly Krug. Already in the hole with 2 strikes off of Goodman. Carly Krug, sophomore out of Pompano Beach, Florida. Fly ball hit. And it was caught by the second baseman out in short right field there for the 3rd out. As Chipola will get one more chance.
Top of 7 for Central Florida. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base.
To either add some runs on the board or not.
6.5. It's Central Florida.
As it is
1,
still
Chipola
1-0. The Patriots over the Indians. Bottom of the 7th. Been a nail-biter game since the top of the 1st. As the only run of the game scored by the Patriots. Does O'Connell have enough left in her tank to close it out? We shall see. Should be interesting. Stick around.
Contacts aren't that bad. We're in the bottom of the 7th. It's a 1-0 ball game. Leading off is freshman catcher Marta Gasparado.
Marta Gasparado was leading off
8-9-1
for the Indians. Against O'Connell here.
They left. I can't tell you how many runs.
Can her swing of the bat
5, 6.
tie this game? In the meantime, she'll take strike 1 from O'Connell. She gets back in the box. Here comes O'Connell. Winds up, delivers it. Hard hit ground ball to short, which was an error made. Gasparado will get to first, made by an error. Looked like a freebie given there.
Gasparado reaches on the air, brings up freshman Bobby Morris.
A haunting routine play that could change the outcome of the game.
7, nobody out. Yeah, it's as good as it gets here. That shortstop got a gun. I would have given
Nix
her
had it,
except that shortstop
then
got
she
a
just
gun.
bobbled it at the end to where she wasn't able to have full control to make that
She didn't have
quick
a-
throw across the way to first.
She got a good break, and she's not left-handed.
Now Gasparado is on base easily.
This one now, you'd have to go fly.
And that brings up Bobby Morris. Bobby Morris bunts.
Sacrifice bunt.
Sacrifice bunt. One out.
Second.
Gasparado gets the second.
Morris sacks Gasparado to second. Brings up sophomore third baseman Ashley Morris.
Now, top of the order, Ashley Morris. He's been on base a few times today. Single. Got to second on an error made. Here comes the pitch. Kano delivers a strike. Ashley Morris has a chance to be a hero here for the Chipola.
Not sure what the question was.
Takes a cut at it, hits it foul towards her dugout.
Yeah, that's true.
The intensity's rising here
You see that? Catcher is smart. Catcher caught her. She went
as both teams are on edge here. The momentum can shift at any point as it being such a close of a game. Nakano delivers a strikeout on Ashley Morris. Big time pitch there to give it 2 outs. 1 out away of sealing the deal here.
2 down. Brings up freshman left fielder Jordan Gatton.
It's all in the freshman Jordan Gatton's hands right now. Runner still on second.
2 of them. You only got 3 hits. He's got 2 of them. Is that what you got? What I got.
Jordan has 3 hits today.
2 hits.
Or excuse me, 2 hits.
Of the 3 the team has. Call that a strike or a ball? It's always stolen base.
She takes ball 1 right there.
Stole third.
Short meeting at the mound for the Patriots.
She's got 2 of their 3 hits in their hand. Throw back.
Jordan Gatton has 2 of the team's 3 hits. This makes best hitter up right now. Jordan can deliver it right here with a hard hit off of O'Connell. Here comes the pitch. Ball 2.
One of those, that's somebody down there. His arm don't go up.
Runner advances to third. Jordan awaits. O'Connell gets ready to deliver. An inside pitch for a ball. 3 balls, no strikes
That was more inside than a couple of these calls.
for Gatton.
He's way inside.
2 outs. intentionally walk her on that pitch. Now taking a chance on Gatton.
First and third, two
So
outs.
Gatton will take first base.
Gatton gets the walk. First and third with 2 outs brings up freshman center fielder Barbara Wall.
And that brings up freshman center fielder Barbara Wall, who can be the hero.
I think she hit that one hard, the one to the right. With the 2 Ks are up. She struck out twice and got flight out to right.
Been a very exciting game. Just when you think at certain times of the game the momentum would shift for the other team, the opposite side would get out of the jams. It doesn't look like it's going to be any different coming down to this moment here with 1 out to go.
Yeah, they're smart about that.
Here comes O'Connell getting the first pitch for a strike off of Barbara Wall. O'Connell
I'm a little surprised too.
winds up, brings it. Wall
Wow.
fouls it out.
She tried to stay in second too. That's twice they tried that. 2 strikes, she might as well go now.
Here we go.
Going on the last one.
O'Connell versus Wall. Eyeing each other down. Here it comes. Wall hits a high pop-up.
Center fielder.
Caught by the center fielder. And the Patriots win 1-0. What a game.
Not 0. On the 7th for Chipola.
Thank you for listening in. I'm Corey McDonald, the FCSAA State Softball Tournament. As Central Florida Patriots win 1-0 over Chipola Indians. Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for the next upcoming game at 6:30. Thank you.